Good morning, class. This is Mr. BardCam, version 1. This is for all the classes, and I just wanted to show you what I look at every day from my vantage point. So as we start class, as you enter, come on in, class. I'm here, I look at my roll, and I look up, and I take my roll, I look around, make sure everyone's here. And then we get started. I make sure that I have all my folders, and I want you to be taking your folders too. So make sure, and this is how they're set up in case you didn't know. It's not that hard. First period, second period, third period, fourth period, and no, I won't throw you off, fifth period and sixth period. So if you can't find your folder there, you probably didn't put it back right. Over here we have journal sheets and score sheets. And even though I'm gone, I still want you to keep up on these. And here's the way I want this to work. I want you to write in your journals every single day, because at the end of each week, since I'm gone and I need to grade you, I want to make sure that if you've written in your journals, you can summarize very easily, at the very least, a half page of what you learned that week in school. Remember, I'm going to be gone for 4 weeks, so that's 4 times you have to do this summary. And that's pretty much your grade. Also, Mr. Montgomery's input will go a long way here. But obviously, if you can't think about what you learned throughout the week, maybe you didn't learn that much this week. So I still want you to learn even though I'm gone. I'm going to write my email address up here for you. So if you do have a question that you just absolutely need answered, and I'll try and get that for you. Green, blue. We'll use blue. So the email address that you can reach me at is riverddelta.k12.ca.us. And even though I'm not at school, I can still check this out. I don't want anyone taking any projects home without my approval, because I want to make sure you're using only woods that you're allowed to take. And if you're not, then I need to make sure you're paying for them. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. If you wanted to take a project home that badly, you would have asked me about it before I left. So it can wait. And then I'll go through each class individually. I wanted to take you on a virtual tour of the shop. I know that's not that interesting to you since you see it all the time. I'm going to go ahead and go out this door. This is a door that you're not allowed to go out. You'll see it's wide open right now. Bad Mr. Bard. All right, let's see what am I missing here? We can see myself in the TV. Oh, hello there. A wink, a flex. You handsome devil, you. I noticed something I was missing though, and that was my hard hat and glasses. So let's go ahead and put those on. Here we go. Oh, but I noticed something. Oh, I got to clean those off. And we'll put those back on here. All right, and then we'll head on out into the shop. And now that we're out in the shop, I just wanted to show you a few things while I'll be gone. So over here in the lumber, you have this pile of lumber on this table right here. That's fine to use. You can use any of that you want. This lumber in here, and I've said it since day one, this is not scrap lumber that you can have. This is just shorter pieces of lumber that you still have to buy. Although over here, these pieces of pine, you're welcome to these. You can cut them up and plane them and do whatever you want with them. So all this stuff right here and that stuff on that table, that's the stuff that you can use. Other than that, you need approval. So if you want to buy it, bill of materials, and do all that, you can email me and say, I want this, and we'll discuss it later. Okay. Please don't touch things that aren't part of your class. This spike right here is part of renewable energy, as well as this roped off area over here. This is now the renewable energy lab for the next 4 weeks. So no one except for renewable energy, and even then, only the people that need to be in there from renewable energy will use this. So oh, and then in first period peanut, those are your trusses right there. You can retrieve those and take them out of that section. I think I mentioned that more in my period 1 video. Over here on top of this moving cart, that's for period 3, and I don't want any other classes messing with that as well, especially on day 1. Let period 3 have their glory. Over here in this area, that's for period 2, and Ricky Carter's group is working on that, so no one should be doing anything there. You'll notice the tools, they're organized right now. You could always go back to this YouTube video if you forget where things go. The first thing I notice is we're still missing a pair of slip joint pliers, and they've been missing for a while, and I don't know where they are. Everything else looks like it's accounted for. We're missing maybe a couple nail sets. Maybe we can find those. A dead blow hammer is missing. That'll turn up, I'm sure. And then on this side, we're missing a few screws or a few drill bits. Weird sizes. Normally we're missing the little ones here. We're missing some medium-sized ones and one chisel, as you can see. This room is the project storage room. If you have something bigger, Mr. Montgomery can open that for you, but make sure that door gets shut and locked. Again, that's only for really big projects that can't fit in a locker, or you can't share a locker with somebody else. As we move along, this is for period 1 as well. This is your saw. Period 1 people, you should not be out inside the shop. You shouldn't, maybe a few more trusses to be built by Peanut, but that's only maybe 3 people in period 1 should ever be in the shop. Everyone else should be out in the yard. If it starts raining, maybe we watch a video inside or something like that. But this is the tool that you'll need from here. That'll be the only time you're in here, and then back out there. This room back here should be locked and stayed locked. If you need anything from here, again, my email's written on the board. Go ahead and call me and with any kind of supplies that you're lacking for your projects. And that's for any class. Okay, so let's see, anything else for right now? Not that I can think of. I'm sure I'm missing something. Be safe. Oh, I did want to mention to first and second period, Oscar and Antonio, you're my safety guys, but we've been slacking in that department. We need 2 safety meetings before I return, and I'll just walk in there really quick, and this can pertain to any class. So we'll walk back in again. This door should be shut at all times to keep the dust down from a minimum. I blew the air out of my computer the other day with the air compressor, and I thought I was going to die of dust cloud inhalation. So it means something. All right, here's a couple things for you guys safety-wise. Hearing protection pamphlet, so you can learn all about protecting those precious ears of yours. And then this one, of course, Oscar or Antonio, you can keep this in here and just pick a topic that you like when you go over your tailgate meeting. I would suggest this week and in 2 weeks, make sure everyone signs off that they listen to you in this book. If we can find some blank pages, and I think there are some in the back. There you go. And I'll check those as well. So again, half to full page summary of what you learned each week is how I'm going to grade you. Make sure you write in your journals daily. Keep track of your attendance. I'll also be asking Mr. Montgomery his input on how you're doing in the class as well. And then from here you'll watch your individual movies for each class, starting with, of course, period 1. All right, this is Mr. Bard, and I miss you already, and I'll be back soon. Be good. Bye.